Hello everybody, Sean Murphy here. This is my week 3 assignment for period evaluations. I chose to do my period evaluations on Robert Gillespie and Jared Emmons. And I also watched Jared Emmons' critiques. I couldn't help it, I saw them on the assignment turn-in page, because I always go to that first so that I could just cut, paste it right away, be done with it. So I had to watch it, and yes, I am currently deployed. I do have a new shirt coming on the way, because I know how adamant you were on being well dressed for everybody. So I do have a new shirt coming in on the way for a care package. But I did take your advice. I'm glad I did. I watched the video first because I found the only empty bay on this whole entire camp, and so I'm doing my video in here now. All right. So for Robert Gillespie, I watched your video first, and I feel like you used a few ums to fill in words or to grab time for when you were thinking about what you wanted to say. And practicing could always help out with that and to shorten that up. And I'm sure you already know, but you might just be wanting to, it might just be like your 20th time like it is for me right now, and you just want to get it over with. So that is like some of the things I saw that didn't really go well, along with you're pulling down the hatches and stuff like that. But what I did really like from your video was how much in detail you got, and how you really explained everything. And also combat engineers. Let me get off topic real quick. Thank you. You guys are great. So for you, what I did like was AO. I saw that you used AO. And you said area of operations, so everybody could understand what you're talking about. It's not just us military guys and gals. It's everybody can understand what you're trying to portray and what you're trying to build a picture of for them to see. So I feel like you captivated the audience really well with that. And so yeah, good job. And you were really well dressed. Like, I'm taking notes. All right, so the next is Jared Emmons. What I saw was you looked down at the ground and up in the air a lot when you were trying to recall a few of the details from your story. You got very good detail. Like, I felt like I was there getting rained on the whole time, and you know, and I would stay out there too, by the way. But so you did really great detail. And you really kept me engaged and like listening and watching to see what was going on, as I was supposed to anyway. But yeah, you lost eye contact a lot, I feel like, and but like towards the end you really maintained it. But like from the first minute, from like the very beginning to like I think it was like minute 2 or something like that, I saw you lose eye contact with the camera a lot and look at the ground and look in the air when you were trying to remember what you wanted to say. But I feel like you really kept everybody engaged. Used a lot of detail, especially with the water in the tarp, and you know, it almost coming down on you. And so yeah, I really like the way you closed it. You closed it really well. So yeah, and then critique for myself. I used the word a lot, and I also paused more than I'd like to admit, and I should have watched that video a few more times trying to critique myself before I submitted it. I have a really foul mouth. I cuss a lot, and when I try not to cuss a lot, I'll use the word or I'll pause quite a bit when I'm trying to get a point across and talk about something. But what I do feel like I did really well with was basically opening and closing on the same note, and keeping the details like consistent, not really flowing, but consistent. Like, I know there was a few details I left out, but you know, sometimes stuff happens, and I'm gonna work on that and try to make it better. So thanks, y'all. Please critique my video so I could move up a little bit more. And if you need one from me, just let me know. Have a good week, and I'll see you guys next weekend.